Hi everybody, Dougie here, and I did a super license brand hatch course with it's an English course there, so I'm just going to show you that course here. The brand hatch here, and it's a good course, good race. It's got lots of little kind of hills on the corners, so you're unweighing yourself on corners, so you got to be really careful on the corners. And using the Honda NSX Stealth model. Yeah, it's a nice car. I upped the horsepower using the turbo on it, so now it's got 858 horses. So you got lots of horses, 618.9 foot-pounds. So it's got a lot of horses, so you can pass when you get a chance to pass. But it doesn't really help you on the corners. But on the corners, I put up the settings for my foils, airfoils, whatever, body foils. So I got the front level downforce at 400, which is maxed out on the front, because it always felt like it's unweighing too much. Felt kind of slippery on the front there. So, and I got 590 on the back. Seems to work pretty good. Everything else is standard. Just kept it all standard. It seemed to be pretty good. Now I'm driving in cockpit mode, so that's a little bit harder to see the road. I'll show you the difference. It's a huge difference in seeing the road, actually. Huge difference. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go the Brands Hatch 15 lap challenge on the Super S license play here. And I got an NSX GT500 Stealth model. It costs about 1.1 mil. Nice car. Nice car. I think this Christmas I'm gonna get a better sound system here. This one doesn't have a subwoofer on it. I'm gonna get a subwoofer. There we are. The Stealth model. Okay, here we're gonna go for the position here. Okay, I've been driving in this mode. As you can see, you can't hardly see the road. Sometimes you can't see the entrance to the pits, which makes it pretty tough. Whereas if you got that mode, alright, here we go. Anyway, let's get some info here. Info display. Yeah, we'll try this. Whoops. Alright, there we go. So you got all these corners, you got all this hill thing. It's just like going to one of those GT5 tarmac things. They always have a corner on the hill, like a hill on the corner, so you're unweighing so much, you gotta be really careful. Here the tires start off pretty warm. Trying to get up around this guy, he's kind of hogging it, but I bumped him a bit and he said, well, he's fighting me there. He's fighting me because he's fighting for position, I guess. Now, I can't really see the road as well as I should because I'm not in, because most of the time you're driving in that mode, right? You're driving in that mode, you can see the road big time. Now watch when I put it in now, look, you can't see the damn road. So how are you supposed to drive? Well, it's tougher, right? It makes it a little bit more exciting. That's the way I've been driving these things. A little bit more exciting. You don't get the best lines because you're kind of wondering where the heck is that road that I'm driving on. Anyway, here we go. We're trying to get around this guy. He's not really. But you see here, I'm trying to get around. I have to slow down because of the unweighing in these corners, and he took advantage of that and took off, but he almost went off the road there doing it. And here again, I tried to get in there, but I had to brake. And then the AI has really improved it. Instead of just completely backing off, it says, hey, he's braking for the corner. I got the space there. I'm going to go for it. Where he goes, the AI, it takes the space. So that's a big improvement in the AI. It makes it a lot more fun. It feels more like you're racing here. The guy's not just giving up. And then, you see, this is the nice straight part. I got the power to get now. I just need a spot to get through. He's giving me a bit of round. You have to take a line, and he took one line, and then I got a chance to go around them. But on the corner there, I don't really have the. They don't really give you the space unless you're right beside them, then they will. If you got the line, they'll give you space, but otherwise not. You gotta really take it. You see, there's a bit of a hill there. You gotta really make sure that you take it slow because it unweighs your car and you can go off into the gravel, no problem at all. No problem at all going off in the gravel. So you gotta watch these corners because they've got a little bit of hill a lot of times. Like this one, look at this, he's got a hill there. And you can easily fly off. Now we're getting a bit of rain coming down. Is this what it looks like in the other car? See there. You don't see it as much in there. You see a little bit of rain there, but when you do that, you got half the road taken out. You got some spots in your windshield. They seem to do those windshield wipers. Maybe because of the aerodynamics of the car, the water goes over anyway, so you don't really need it as much. And I'm using racing mediums. Right now you can see I've got 3 laps already, and I still have 10s on the front, and only 1.9 on my rear tire, my left rear tire. So now I got both of them 9s, but still 3 laps. It's not too bad. It looks like I'm going to run out of gas before anything. And you can see, look at that lap. Because I got to be gingery and you're not going to get super fast laps all the time. Look at the first one, I got 125, almost 126, and the second one I got 129. It's 3 seconds, more than 3 seconds slower, just because you have to race. And when it says zero precipitation on the wind on the road there, in the training, it doesn't feel like zero. It feels like a little less than zero. I tell you that. Feels, I mean, your grip is less than what it was. It feels like there's more participation on the road than what it actually registers here. It's precipitation, not participation, it's precipitation. Don't worry, English isn't my first language, and it's not very good at that. So we're already quarter way through the road race. I'm still at number 14. 14. So here we go, Trying to catch up to this group of cars here. You know, not taking the corners really well, but here I got a nice spot where I got the power, 858 horsepower. I can catch up here, catching up lots. Taking it easy on the corner. Taking it easy. Taking it easy. Taking it easy. Okay, so here we go. See, there's another hill here. There's a little hill there. So you got right on the corner, there's a hill. Brand Hatch has got lots of hills on corners. So you just got to take it easy on those corners because you're unweighing and you just go off the road. First time you try this, for sure you're going to go off the road a couple of times. Here's a nice place to pass. You can get by these guys, pass them. And I'm kind of wondering, I'm going to try the outside line. Guy holds his inside line really well. He did the inside line because that way it's a defensive move, and it worked well. And you can see I'm having, well, that wasn't too bad on that corner. But I'm having a hard time actually seeing the road because I'm not in this mode. Hey, quit raining a bit, I think. Sorry, it's kind of cloudy out. There, got a little pass there. Let's see if I can pass this dude. Yes, two. See, I got the power. I got the power. Okay, now we're in 11th position. Still, third of the race, and I'm only in 11th position. So, here we go, here we go. Getting a little faster lap, that last one, 126. Even though I got racing mediums, it doesn't feel like I'm really stuck to the road. There I got this guy on. That's a good place to pass. It's a corner area, but it's not a sharp corner, and you can actually pass on it. Try it out. There, you're kind of sliding around on that. You can feel on Wayne. You can feel you're kind of sliding around. You're not really taking it well. There, even though I can't see, I'm trying to take out more, but it's hard to tell where the road is. I'm trying to get my corners better, even though I'm in this other cockpit mode where I can't really see the road. I'm trying to learn the course a little bit and see if I can take better lines. Not doing the perfect lines. I've got that many times up and on the course and I haven't quite figured it out yet. There we go, it's tight. Now what am I going to do? Oh, okay, the guy on the inside looks like he might take the inside line and go through, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to try that too. I got a little bit of room there. I can go through too. Just follow that guy through. Oh, and here we're fighting side by side here. And because he had to go off a little side, lost a little bit of grip, I got it. I didn't force him right off the rope, but it was a little bit of a a-hole on that, but not too bad. I gave him enough room. He'd probably swear at me a bit, but that's just racing, isn't it? And you see, there's that hill again, and you're just kind of, whoa, am I going to fall off the... Well, you get that nice racing line on there, you can get the power on sooner. There I could probably be off to the left a bit more, just a bit. There's another, see, there's that hill, corner in the hill. I missed this one quite a bit, but anyway, that's the way it is. I got the next group, I got to get to the next group here. I'm only in 7th and halfway through the race already, halfway, and about not even halfway in positions here. Still got quite a bit of tires left. I got almost 8s all the way around, except for my left rear has burned it out a little bit somehow. Maybe accelerating out of the corner, I burned it out a little bit. You gotta try these races though, they're all awesome. On the S race, the AI seem to drive better. The car, you can feel the road more. Everything's just up a little bit of a quality from the other races that you do. See, that thing doesn't have that sound like that other car. Listen to that other car. That's not me. That's somebody else's car. Just revving like a banshee. I'm coming up to those guys. This thing's just kind of just coasting there compared to those. Of course, it's got a turbo, so it's got, like everybody says, more of a vacuum cleaner sound. But that's just the car itself. It's got the turbo in it, right? So. Some of the music is really good. I haven't really taken down all the songs and stuff, the ones I really like in here. We've got some pretty good music in there, GT6. Like this, even this drum kind of stuff, it's something I feel like dancing to almost. Anyway. Catching up to that group. Getting there. Still, I got a straight coming up, so maybe that's when I'm going to catch up. The straight's coming up here. Wow, they're pretty far in front actually. 8th lap, still not even up there. there's that corner, one of those corners where there's a hill and you've got to go over a corner and the road, and it's raining out and the visibility's not good, you can hardly see the road, and oh, I got all the excuses. Isn't that how it goes? Racers have all the excuses. Can't do that because of this, can't do that because of this. I heard that a lot of times. Like Sebastian Vettel and his engineer were switching around, and then when the engineer was racing, he says, well, Sebastian says, how come you're not doing this? And he started rattling off Sebastian's excuses for not doing what the guy was telling him to do. Oh, it's the cars, the tires, it's whatever. It's not set up properly, blah, blah, blah. He says, oh, you've learned from the master. You've learned from the master excuse it. Anyway, then look at this. You see all this switching around there? Now, I'm not sure if that's puddles or it just changes when you go on a hill or what. Look at it, there's puddles on the road or something. So your grip is changing all the time. It's not just constant. You got different grip going on here. So kind of makes you wonder, okay, I got some puddles, I'm all okay. Here I decided to go in, I'm running out of gas up here, I'm going to get in there. Once you run out of gas, that's it, you're dead meat. Somehow I kind of made it to the entrance there. You made it to end. There he's waving to you. 50 kilometers or 50 miles an hour coming into the pits there. Sting, he'd be listening to some country music or I don't know, speak Italian or something, I don't know. Oh, and you see it come out of there, I didn't have much to do with that, but it's a pretty tight little entry and exits on this Grand Hatch course. And right now you've got, see, your tires are all cold, so you don't want to go too fast. You don't want to go off the road. You almost go off the road. That's what's happening here. You can tell I'm just taking it easy because I don't want to go off the road. And I probably go off the road anyway, even though probably this one here. Am I going to go off the road even though I'm thinking I'm taking it easy? Oh, made it. That's okay. Good there. Oh yeah, this one. I'm going too fast. I can't make the corner and off I go. So that's how easy it is. You know, cold tires, just not, you know, to hit the corner just the way you want it. And that wouldn't be too bad for that one. Got pretty good lines on that one. But a lot of them not, and you can't even see the road either. But now it's 10th lap. I'm in 14th place. 14th. The road's got 14% moisture on it, and I'm in worse place than ever. Oh, but now everybody's gone into the pits. You see, a whole bunch of guys went to the pits. Now I'm in 9th place. So I went from 14 to 9 just by passing all these guys in the pit here. 11th lap, 9th place. Everybody's going to have to go in the pit because they're all going to be out of gas. Some of them must have already gone in, you think. So I was pretty low when I went in there. 18% moisture on the road, 18%. But the racing mediums are okay for that. They're okay for that. It's not, there's not too much water. You don't put on your intermediates. There's not enough water there for intermediate. There you can see that guy using back off. I tried to take the inside line. He didn't just back off and give it to me. Because I had the brake for there, he says, oh, I'm taking it. And I like that. That's the AI. That's what the AI is doing now. That's good racing. There, going over that, going over that. There's somebody else going in there. now I'm in 6th. And I passed 2 guys there. I passed that guy, and then the guy went into the pits there, so I've got 2 positions right there. So we're at 12th lap. 12th lap, 6th position. The pedals on the road, and it's going around 22% water, so there's no big, got 131 on the last lap. Probably another 131 here, maybe. I'm gonna try to go on the outside here. And I get it on the outside. He's not just backing off, he's still there. And this guy, he's, okay, he moved over for me. You see that? He moved over for me. I gave him a little nudge, said coming through. And that was for position too. So, I scared him. Oh, see now I banged into that guy, but he had to slow down for the guy in front of him. So, even though I slowed down too, because I saw that, I didn't slow down enough. He's got to follow, like he's right behind that guy in front of him, and he's just trying to get through them. You can't only go as fast as the guy in front of you, really, if you're blocked like that. And I gotta wait for my chance here. Wait for my chance. I'm gonna get it right here, because I know that this is a good passing spot, lots of room to pass. And I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I'm gonna try to go to the inside line, but no, that guy, he's not gonna give it to me. He's not giving it to me. Try again to the inside line, and I got it this time. A little bit of speed, got 858 horsepower just coming in there, and I can just outrace him to the corner. That's not too bad in that corner there. Some of the tests you go to Brad Hatch and better lines than what I'm doing right now to win. Now listen to that thing whine. That car's just whining. I'm going to try to get around him, try to right side. No, not going to let him go. And try the inside there. No, not enough room there. He's doing a good line on there. I just can't get around him yet. And try again. No, he's got that corner. He's got it lined up nicely. Get pulled out of there really easy. Probably I should just follow the left line and follow the corner better instead of trying to get in the inside. But with the old AI, you can kind of get it in the inside. They slow down so much, you just go and take advantage of it. Not anymore. No, it's not nearly as wet, but there's some puddles going on. See, it changes all the time. Must be puddles. But he gives me, he says, oh, I gotta go in. Maybe he ran out of gas. I think he did. He ran out of gas, he had to go in. Now I just have to keep on the road. I'm thinking, keep on the road. And don't try to get the fastest lap, because you won't be able to do it anyway. Keep on the road and maybe for your last 2 laps. Look at all these guys. They're all piled in anyway. But they're all piled in. This, I think I got tons of time. There's nobody close to where I am at. I'm not sure why they all piled in. Whether they're changing tires, or I have no idea. But don't have to change any tires, just keep the same tires. Maybe they had intermediates on it. I don't know. I never did check. For some reason they're all piled in there. Not having a perfect line, but I'm trying to use the track. Even though I can't see the damn track, I'm trying to use it. See, you can't even see it. Like, where is that track? I'm still getting an idea where it is, even though I can't really see it. You try driving with the cockpit view. You try it out. You see how it is. You can't see where you're driving. Look at you. Oh yeah, I can kind of see there. Hit the, okay. Then you'll find out what it's like. Last lap, nobody's even close. There's even more guys going in the pit stop, a couple more. They must be so far behind, they're ahead. There's guys taking the inside line to block me, that's what you do. Make it so the guy can't pass you. There he's got the inside line again for this corner, and I can't, but I'm gonna, no, I can't make it. It forced me so that I can't make it, but there's enough room on the next one that I can get by. I'm pretty sure I lapped him anyway. He's not even going for the front. He's not even competitive for me now. There's one of these hill corner things, like the hill on the corner. Easy to spin out. And here we go, checkered flag. There we go, so it's a good race too, eh? And a lot of fun, right on the edge. And you gotta try it out. Hope you enjoy it like I did. Have a good one.